Okay, I have got 6 o'clock and I believe this Chance
Was his,
looks like he's on the bottom there.
yeah, he is. Not sure if his sound is working.
Chance, are you able to hear us at all? You're on mute if you didn't know.
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. If you're okay, Chance, I can kind of run it since I'm here, or do you want to go from your end? It's up to you.
No, go ahead. That's actually perfect.
Perfect.
Jeff, do you want the?
Sure. That's why I've got. Good, thank you.
Okay. Specific wording for things.
Perfect. Okay. So, call to order the Belleville Planning Commission meeting for Monday, August 5th. We'll do roll call.
Okay, Chairperson Kazmarski.
Here.
Here. Mike Zervis,
Here.
Gary Ziegler,
Here.
Jeff Larson.
Present.
Jared Wells is absent. Larry Enlow,
Here.
Gary Butts.
Yep.
All right, you have a quorum.
Wonderful. We don't ask if the meeting's posted, but I'm assuming it was.
It was.
Public participation. So the public participation allows citizens to be heard on any agenda and non-agenda item. The public may also comment during the public participation section of each item. Planning Commission shall make no decisions or consideration of action citizen comments, for items not on the agenda, except to refer the matter to the village staff for administrative consideration or to schedule the matter for Planning Commission consideration at a later date. Is there anyone that would like to speak on a non-agenda item as it relates to the Planning Commission? So no. Next, consent agenda. All items on the consent agenda are considered to be routine in nature and will be enacted in one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a commission member so requests, in which event the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered as the first item after approval of the consent agenda. And this is related to the approval of the minutes from the July 10th, 2024 Plan Commission meeting.
We approve the consent agenda.
Second. Motion by Gary, seconded by Mike. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Chair report. Chance, I'll hand it over to you since you're the chair.
I have no report for this month's meeting.
Okay. Staff and consultants report. Easy enough. Public hearing. So this is related to a proposed amendment of the project plan of tax increment district number 3. So I read, I now open the public hearing for proposed amendment of the project plan of tax increment district number 3 at 6:03 p.m.
Yeah, the posting of the public hearing. The public hearing was published in the Post Messenger Recorder on July 25th, 2024. I've included the affidavit of publication as part of the agenda packet. It was also posted at Village Hall, Belleville Public Library, and on the Village Belleville website on Friday, August 2nd.
Cool. So this is related to visitors wishing to speak at the public hearing. This is the time to allow, or the time for the public to provide input on the aforementioned topic. After the public hearing closes, the Plan Commission will discuss and potentially take action. We will now take comments from the public. Please wait to be recognized and state your name for the record. Is there anyone who would like to speak? Judy.
Would you please give us a summary of what amendments?
So Brian, I think it's the various projects that we've been discussing for the past few months.
Okay,
This is all the projects. So this is the Colt Drive project for the apartment complex. It's the highway improvements on 69 to access that neighborhood. It's potentially an extension of whatever the road is behind Quick Trip over there. Yeah, and then the park purchase trails potentially. And
it's
then
your wish list of all.
it's all the wish list of all the stuff that we could or may not move forward with, but this is kind of a follow-up to the previous meeting to basically move forward with doing.
So my next question is, how much have you are you looking to pull out of TIP to do these projects? Because I want to say the total project was 8 million.
I think it was, Brian, I'm gonna defer to you on that because you've got the numbers, I think, but
Right now, the original project plan
Uh-huh.
had 9.9 million. Adding 12.6 million, so the total would be 22.6 million.
Okay, so that's the total amount you're gonna do tonight?
It's adds it to the project plan, does not commit them to do. It just gives the opportunity to use tax increment financing for those projects if they execute them.
Okay. Does the taxpayer have to pay any money?
No, this is paid for by the increment from the parcels within the district.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. That's a big. Thanks, Jeff.
any other comments or questions relative to the aforementioned topic? See, no? Okay.
Ask that 2 more times now.
Yeah, so chair is required to ask the additional comments 3 times. So are there any other comments? Are there any other comments? Are there any other comments? I now close the public hearing, or seeing none, I now close the public hearing on comprehensive plan amendment at 6:06 PM. So next on the agenda is to discuss and consider approval of resolution 2024-02, approving an amendment to the project plan for tax incremental district number 3. I believe the resolution was attached to the agenda. So any discussion?
I'll make a motion that we approve resolution 2024-02.
Second.
Motion by Gary, seconded by Mike to approve resolution 2024-02. Is there any discussion? I'll start us off. I think we've been talking about this for months. It's a different way of financing some of these projects. But you'll hear me say the same thing probably at the board, but this is a means to not impact taxpayers directly with additional taxes, right? These are taxes that are already going to be collected from the tax increment district. So it utilizes an opportunity for the village to basically pay for these projects, some of which are very much needed, namely the park on the west side. That's probably my pet project, I suppose. I think trails and the other road improvements as well and intersection improvements, I think, are much needed. And this is a good opportunity to basically do that. I think Ellers has done a really great job of providing us projections on the conservative side relative to this. So even though it is a very large number, and I would certainly concede that, I think the numbers that they've provided indicate that this should be very doable. And I don't know that we're going to do all the projects that are necessarily proposed. There's a couple in there that I think are we'll figure out if we get to that point. But that's kind of where it's at. So, any other comments or discussion about that at all? Judy, like I don't know that I can accept comments from the public at this point because it was already public input by time. So
What happens when it doesn't get built out?
what happens when what?
The west side doesn't get fully built out. This number could change.
I guess I'm not following that. This is part of the tax increment district.
Yes.
So you're saying if the residential area doesn't get built out
No,
or the commercial area?
commercial is what the tip is.
So the numbers that, and Brian, correct me if I'm wrong, is on no addition.
Yep.
Correct.
And no appreciation.
Right.
So even annual appreciation.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know because I'm going, if things tank.
Sure, yeah. I mean, there's horrible things could happen, right? Like,
Right.
quick, I'm not wishing this on anybody. A quick trip could go bankrupt, right? And now all
Or
of a
leave
sudden,
town.
right, well, I think they've been very popular, so I doubt that's gonna happen anytime soon, but.
But you never
Yeah,
know.
agreed, yeah, so.
That's,
Any additional discussion at all? Okay. Chance? Making sure?
No, I have nothing else.
Cool. All right, so we've got a motion by Gary, seconded by Mike to approve the resolution 2024-02, approving an amendment to the project plan for tax increment district number 3. Maren, if you don't mind doing a roll call.
Sure. Kazmarski,
Aye.
Zerbis,
Aye.
Ziegler,
Aye.
Larson,
Yes.
Enlow,
Aye.
Butts.
Yeah.
All right, that passed 6-0.
And for everybody's favorite part, I'll accept a motion to adjourn if someone would like.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Larry, seconded by Gary. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? We are adjourned at 6:11 PM.